All right, we should be live, or live in a second. I wish this keyboard would come out a little bit more. Happy Sunday. Oh, I think I have it Velcroed. I think I'm a keyboard Velcroed. That's why it's not moving. Shoot. Well, we'll have to deal with that later. Hope everybody's doing well. Hopefully the stream's showing up. Hopefully my mic's, yeah, we're good. My cat is trying to escape the window. I don't know if you guys could see her. It's pretty bright. Oh, yeah, you can see her right there. It's pretty bright. I'm thinking about getting a blackout blind. I'm not too sure how it shows up on stream. Or it's just bright. So I'll probably end up getting a blackout blind for that. And hoping it works. Let me just pop out the chat. Let me know if you guys could hear me, if there's any audio issues. Get out of my coffee, cat. Oh, I gotta get her out of here. Stepping on my keyboard. Ooh. Can't have that. She'll end the stream probably. Last time I was doing some remote work for a client and the cat stepped on my reset button and shut off my computer. So that was great. So it is Sunday. What day is it? Sunday, March 21st, 2021. I think this is my fourth. Let me just see. Let me see. I think it's my fourth or fifth. No, probably. Actually, I put it in the title. My 7th Sunday live stream. Probably continue doing the Sunday stuff. They're pretty good. I mean, a lot of people can't make it on the Fridays, and this is a little bit earlier, so it's EU friendly. John, how's it going? Luke, how's it going? Okay, you guys can hear. Perfect. Lewis, how's it going? Yeah, so we'll probably stick with these. Oh, my cat is driving me nuts. I'm gonna have to take her out of the room in a second if she keeps trying to crawl over my keyboard. Get going. Yeah, so there's not, I don't have a whole ton to talk about that I didn't talk about on Friday. Okay, hold on. I gotta get her out of here. There was the new update by Unifi, which was the 1.9.2, which is, let's take a look at it. Community. Whoops, don't want to be in that. Peter, how's it going? So they came out with the 1.9.2, which included the bundle of the 6.1.70, which added some features. It fixed a lot of bug issues. Matt, how's it going? The 1.9.2 didn't really do that much besides, put in these new controller updates. I don't know if the 1.174, if that was a new Unifi Protect controller or not, but we could take a look at that, see what it added. It was just a bunch of fixes, and then the 6.17, that's what added quite a bit. Yeah, so Unifi 1.174, all it did was fix an issue with the G4 PTZ, which I could guarantee most of you don't have it out there. I don't know anybody who personally has it. I'd like to get it, but I don't know if that's ever going to happen. In Canada, it seems like they raised the price on it. So if you look here, it's $2,300, $2,369, which is, pretty insane for one camera. It is a 4K 22 optical, which is pretty good. But for that much money, I don't know about it. Jim, how's it going? Good morning. Yeah, so this you'll end up getting, what did I say? In 1.19, I think I said that it's going to auto push out, even if you have auto updates disabled. In 1.90, it did that. It may not do it in 1.92. I did have some clients who had automatically pushed out 1.9.0 when they had auto updates turned off. So I did this video, or that's not it, that's the live stream. I did, where was it? This video. And I just put a note at the top. So if you're going to manually push it out, I mean, it doesn't matter, but it is a rolling update. So not everybody's going to see it at once. Damien, how's it going? And hopefully it doesn't break a lot of your systems, right? My color's a little off. I don't have my one light on just because it's starting to get warmer in Canada and this office is hot, so I'm gonna try to leave the light off for now. I think, yeah, maybe I'll pick up a blackout blind today for this, and then get the lighting a little bit better. We'll see. Other Unifi stuff, there really isn't anything new. I don't know what I was even thinking for a next video. Maybe like I did an old video on link aggregation. I think I did. Link. Oh yeah, this one was published 2015 or December 15th. This was really old. I mean, it's only 4 minutes long. I mean, there's not much to the link aggregation, but oh Lord, I put in a lot of links to Amazon. I just have a store now. I don't know why I did that. David, how is it going? So I may do a video on WAN or like failover for Unifi and link aggregation. I'm going to kind of bundle them in one because it's fairly straightforward. This is just a Unifi demo. I don't know if I could do it on here. Can I do it here? So really with link aggregation, all you do is go to your ports. Ports 1 and 2. I don't even know what these are connected to though. That's the problem. Oop, it's auto-filling stuff. Aggregate, and then we'd put it port 1 and 2, press apply, and then if it's connecting to switch B at 1 and 2, we'd do the same, right? Aggregate 1 and 2. You guys can see, my face is kind of in the way. 1 and 2, and then aggregate, right? And same thing for the failover. There's really not much to it. You plug in your secondary WAN and it just works, right? Or it should work. They used to have a load balancing option, but I don't think they do anymore. And they don't even have a secondary WAN on this. I think in this demo controller, yeah, they're using the USG Pro 4. And I don't think we could add the secondary WAN to this, but either way, I'll be doing it with my real live equipment and I'll show you guys how to do that. Mike, how's it going? Yeah, there's a lot of Unifi. I'm running out of Unifi stuff to do now. And I mean, I do have other gear that's non-Unifi, so we'll be doing a video. I think the video I'll release tomorrow will be on the MikroTik. So it'll be like getting started, creating VLANs, doing the DHCP. What else we'll be doing? DHCP basic firewall rules to block inter VLAN routing. And then we'll connect it to a Unifi switch and then to Unifi access points because I don't have any MikroTik access points. Marcus, how's it going? This controller is pretty cool though. I mean, I didn't even really know it existed. Their Wi-Fi distribution for the 2.4 is a little bad though. Conjoling Tech, how's it going? I'm finally here at the beginning of the stream. Yeah, I do these ones earlier for a reason because not everybody could join it. It's not going to be that long of a stream today. I got to go to my parents, which is about an hour away. TP-Link Amada. I mean, I've done a lot of the TP-Link stuff. I don't know what else to do in that either, right? Like I honestly don't know what, because I did the small business videos, right? I mean, it's basic stuff, but TP, like right here, full TP-Link configuration with the Amada SDN. I think the Amada SDN is becoming more popular now, maybe. I think more people are probably going to start using it. This was kind of full, I think this was the one. Full TP-Link. Yeah, so I just created, networks, VLANs, firewall rules, Wi-Fi networks, and all that type stuff. There's many things you could cover in Unifi, mostly how to get XXX to work with types are needed badly. Yeah, it makes sense. Deep dive into router versus controller. I could possibly do that. Actually, I could bring the chat up on screen. David, how's it going? Good morning. The TP, I just need to look more into the TP-Link stuff. So after I'm getting all this Netgear Insight stuff. So I purchased this Wi-Fi 6 access point. Pretty expensive. I mean, Yeah, you could get two. How much is the Unifi LRs? So the Unifi, yeah, they're $229. So it's about $100 difference. So I should be getting that. It says, I think between March 30th is the latest. So in the next 9 days, I have that. I ordered this, which is their Insight. So it's their managed VPN up to 256 VLANs, which I won't create. Why would I need that? So we'll have that. And then I have a switch. I forget what the switch model was though. Oh, it's right here. It's right beside me. I got the switch already. I showed this off last time on stream. Where's my... So it'll be pretty cool. I'm going to see what the Insight dashboard looks like and how easy it is to configure. Yeah, Mike, that's a good point. I have the Home Hub. I think it's the 2000. I think that's what they give for business. Mine's still it's in a double NAT right now. Directly connecting it to my UDM Pro that could be a good video, actually. I know I've had lots of people ask me that before. I just need to buy how are we going to do this? Because I think what they do with the Bell stuff, I think they come in with single mode fiber, I believe. I think it's a single mode fiber. Can I bypass it though? Yeah, you know what, I'll have to think about that because how mine comes in, it's single mode fiber and then it goes into their media converter, which switches it to copper, and then the copper goes into my UDM Pro. So we'll see. We'll see if we could do something with that. I'll have to buy a longer fiber cable and run it though. I might just buy it, run it on the floor for the video, and then take it out. We'll see. Another video I am coming up doing though is, and I talked about this, I talk about everything Fridays and Sundays, but I bought this open face rack. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the design of it, but it's a 15U, I believe. It's 15U, and right now I only have 8U, which is completely full. So I'm going to get to hopefully doing that this week, and I'll tape it. I'll just show you guys, you know, I don't know if I'm going to re-terminate the ends or not. I might. But what we'll be doing, it will be the same style or setup as my rack right now, wherever it is. But it will just have, you know, 7 more U space. So I'll be able to put more equipment in. I'll be able to put all my lab equipment in there, which will be great. It will save up on the heat that's in this room. Like right now I have a router board sitting here. I have a USW24. What else do I have? I have all my Amada stuff sitting here. So I'm going to bring that all to the rack. And then I got this tray for all that type stuff because the Amada stuff, it's not rack mountable. Do you have any videos on putting the SSL certs? No, I do not. I don't know. I mean, that would be a good thing as well. I heard though, when you power cycle your UDM Pro, that the SSL cert deletes. So then you have to do it all again. It's just a 2.5 module. Yeah, but is it an LC connection? Or is it, I mean, I haven't looked at it that much. Right? Because Ubiquiti SFP single mode. I don't know if they have a single mode. I mean, I guess I could just buy one that's compatible. I don't know if it's an LC end or if it's just the single mode fiber. Yeah, I have done the link aggregation. So that's what I was just talking about. I think before you got in here, I have a link aggregation video. It's a little older. Link aggregation. I mean, I have the link aggregation switch, but I did a video. This was December 2019. I'm thinking about doing a video about the link aggregation again and kind of an updated one. And then including WAN failover within that because they're both fairly simple to set up. But I think it would be good for people to know. Putting certs on the UDM Pro, yeah. I mean, it's not. I heard it's not fun to do, but maybe I'll look into that. Ricardo, how's it going? Could you do a more in-depth video on Unifi Polar? I haven't used Unifi Polar since I did that video. I probably can. I think I need to get another Raspberry Pi, or I wonder if I could get that working on Synology NAS. That would be an interesting video as well. Yeah, possibly. I could possibly take a look at that. Declan, how's it going? Well, that's what I saw, that it deleted the cert when you did a reboot. I mean, I haven't tested it out though, so I don't know for sure. It's right in the modem, already plugged in the. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so if I could just do a straight plugin, that's fine. I'll try it out this week if I get some time. I'm pretty busy lately. Unless you want to put scripts that put it back in each time. Yeah, I mean, if it reboots, and I do a lot of reboots on my gear because I'm doing testing all the time. Maybe to do a video on it just to let people know how to do it. But if it's gonna reboot, I mean, it's gonna your cert's gonna be gone anyway. So what exactly does one need to search for in UDM Pro logs to see if the firewall is allowing or denying? I haven't set up a syslog for the UDM Pro. It's a lot trickier than it would be with pfSense. I mean, with pfSense, you can see if it's blocking or not. In the UDM Pro, you can't really see that much. Happy Sunday, Rafaela. Hello. Bob, how's it going? Good morning. Yeah, so yeah, we'll see. And this EnGenius stuff, that's what I'm getting more of. I talked about this last on live stream, but let's look at it. They're sending me an outdoor Wi-Fi 6 access point. I don't know where the heck it would be though. On premise maybe? Would that be it? Oh, products, here we go. Products, switches, indoor, outdoor wireless. Here we go. So it's this one right here they're sending me. Oh, they have two models, crap. It's the Wi-Fi 6 one. So I think Crosstalk already did a video on this, but I'm going to bring it outside. So I'm going to run a outdoor cable and bring it into my backyard. I'm just going to lay the cable on the ground. I don't really care. It's just temporary. But we're going to run this outside, and I'm going to see how far we could get distance-wise with it. Because in my backyard, it's all new construction. It's all dirt right now, so I could walk pretty far back without going into people's yards, right? I don't think I have a USG versus UDM. That's a decent idea, actually. I don't think I have that. I do have I took a USG off a site last week that they didn't need any longer. The USGs are pretty limited. I mean, once you put threat management on them, I think they bump down to like 80 megabits per second for your WAN speed. Diamond, how's it going? And no problem. Don't worry about being late. It's all good. Ontario need your yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I'll have to ask or get in touch with Bell. I mean, I pay for business internet, so it shouldn't be that big of a problem. I know with residential stuff, it takes a little longer. Should I have auto optimize? I wouldn't have auto optimize on. I have it turned off. Unifi Protect only works with their own cameras. Yes, that is correct. Yeah, that's correct. Unfortunately, I don't think they're ever going to change that. Good morning from New York. How's it going, Jeremy? What router firewall would you go with for a family member with low maintenance? Something low maintenance, I would go with UDM Pro. If they really don't need anything, I would go USG. If you're kind of looking to set it and forget it, if they need advanced routing, pfSense for sure. And I probably need to do some more pfSense videos. I only have a few. Let's see, pfSense. And actually, I need more OpenSense videos because everybody's asking me about OpenSense. Now I did the one, I think I have 2 OpenSense videos. I don't know if anybody would be interested in a video on, I have the Protectly, the 6-port. Where is this? Oh, I'm not even showing the ports. I have the 6-port Protectly. It's pretty loaded. I forget what's in it. I think there's only an i3 in here, but I was thinking about putting an XCP&G on here. I don't know if that would interest anybody, and we could see how many virtual machines we could put on without it breaking. I think that would be kind of interesting to do. So yeah, they're going to send me for EnGenius anyway. They're sending me this access point, and they're sending me another gig switch. I forget. I don't even know which one it is, but I'm hoping it's a little better than the last one and it adopts properly. I'm trying to get a 2.5 gig switch from them as well. Yes, do a Protectly video. All right. I mean, I don't know XCP&G at all. I've never used it. So it's going to be kind of a learning process for all of us, right? I mean, yeah. I think that you could install quite a bit on there. Whoops, I spelled that completely wrong, but it should bring it up. There we go. Right, so we can install OpenSense, which is loaded on there right now. pfSense, Untangled, Sophos, Ant-Man by Ansible. I don't know if I put that on there. XCP&G, Ubuntu, Windows, and Proxmox. I've never used Proxmox either, so it would be something interesting. I've just been installing a super bad camera for a customer and trying to get them to get a better camera, but they insist. What kind of cameras are there? Some customers you just can't fight with, right? You just need to install what they want and they'll just pay you, right? It is what it is. And if they complain about the quality, that's on them, right? You can't do anything about it. What are the, honestly, I don't know what the specs are. It's not the Willie Howe version. No, they sent me it and I'll get a full list of specs when I do the video. It's somewhere in my emails. I totally forget though. They did send me a battery. I think it's like a little battery backup as well that they have. What the heck was it? Maybe I'll reach out and see if I could get a higher end one. Because if I want to do virtualization on it. Yeah, they sent me, where is it? And I haven't even looked at it yet. Accessories. Or I haven't plugged it in yet. I'm in the process of moving. It's a UPS system. Pretty cool. I just have it on a shelf somewhere here. Oh no, I didn't spell it right at all. I don't think so into Google. It just auto-corrected. XCP&G is simple and powerful. Sweet. Yeah, I've been looking at Proxmox as well. It looks awesome. VMware, possibly. I mean, I've done quite a bit. I was in the process of writing my VCP. I never ended up finishing it. I worked for a large bank in Canada doing actually virtualization infrastructure, but I was more on the using Cisco UCS gear and Cisco Fabric interconnects. So we built huge clusters of VMware, or huge VMware clusters, but I never got deep into the configuration of standard switches, distribution switches, all that stuff. VMware is pretty big though. Like if you're in enterprise and you want to move up the ladder, virtualization is huge. What is it? NSX. Like if you learn NSX for VMware, you're going to be making a lot of money. I found NSX very confusing. I mean, it depends. If you're in a smaller organization, it might not be that bad, but holy, I did a course, a 7-day course, and I had no idea what the guys were talking about. It was insane. With XCP&G, you will need Orchestra to get the GUI with Proxmox is built in. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll take a look. The first one I'm going to release anyway, my next video probably, or most likely, is going to be this MikroTik router board. And then we'll move on from there. They have a 44, okay, I don't know if... They have a 44 watt and an 88 watt battery backup from Protectly. A 12 watt backup I was thinking of using. Yep. Oh, you're in Canada, Bob. Yeah, I know they're trying to get more stuff shipped to Canada. But I don't know when that... I think the shipping's a little bit tricky for Protectly right now to come into Canada. I'm in Canada too. But then we have duty charges and all that stuff. Make me get Proxmox I've never used, so we'll look into that as well. I ran a few VMs on i5 Intel NUC a few years back, but the limits was the NIC, yeah. See, I need something with a 10 gig NIC eventually. Those cameras are only 36p and there were 5 cameras. Ooh. And only 250 gig drive. That's crazy. Noob question. Why do you need a UPS for protect the board to avoid data corruption? UPS is just a power supply, right? If you ever get hit by lightning, it will save your devices. Or wait. UPS is a battery backup. Sorry. Wait, no. Hold on a sec. I'm confused right now. Too many coffees, not enough sleep. Yes. So battery backup. I mean, I don't need a battery backup. I should. Someone was telling me I should put a battery backup on this PC, and I probably should. MikroTik, I use MikroTik too. I mean, it seemed all right. The only problem was I couldn't get it to route past 500 megabits per second, which is, yeah. I have 2 gig lines, so I'm hoping we could get it past that. And they don't have the virtualized stuff. But if they don't have virtualization, I mean, how do they offer it? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Show the processes of... I was thinking about doing a video on kind of like that, I guess. I mean, most of my customers... I'm not building enterprise networks, right? We're doing pretty small, small to mid-sized jobs. I'm only one guy. I mean, I contract my brother once in a while to help me out with cabling and stuff. He knows nothing about networking. I was thinking about, because I have a UDM for a customer and these 7 G4 bullets, kind of doing a video on that and how my processing starts out. It would have been wicked if we could have done, I might be able to do that actually. If I could have recorded this one, because all these cameras are going to that point to multi-point customer who I had. So they need to cover their whole shop. Have you ever tried Hikvision cameras? Yes, I have. It works. I don't really use Hikvision anymore. I pretty much just use Ubiquity. If the customer wants to pay for the Ubiquity, I mean, it's pretty expensive. Surge protection, but keeps your internet up. Yeah. I mean, for me, I don't really care. If my internet goes down, it goes down. I'm putting a 10 gig card in my Proxmox. How soon? Nice. Why don't you try a budget Unifi setup using the UDM, a PoE switch, and 2 access points and see what's the cheapest you could get? You could probably get fairly cheap, but the problem is you go cheap, then you're limiting yourself, right? I mean, do they even sell? I'm trying to see what the cheapest access point they sell. I mean, I can't even see, the UAPAC Lite isn't even on here anymore. I was thinking about doing a video on the Unifi mesh access point. I never have, but I don't know if I'll do that. I was going to compare it to this right here, which is the TP-Link mesh access point, I guess. Kind of a replica of the Unifi stuff. I think, yeah, I mean, I could come up with some ideas. The thing is, Unifi obviously does the best on my channel. And it's not all about likes. I mean, sorry, all about views. I want to, 1, learn different technologies, and 2, get different content out other than just Unifi. But like here, we have EnGenius, 832 views. I just put out this video because I just realized that 1.92 is out, just talking about what's new in it, and it gets over 3,000. It is what it is. It's because I've grown pretty much my channel on Unifi, but I do need to start bringing some other gear into here. That's why I bought all that Netgear stuff. I do have Unifi in walls, and I also have TP-Link in walls, right? The TP-Link in walls worked all right. I think I'm going to do a comparison between this and the Unifi in wall. This one only has 3 ports though. It doesn't have 4, but it does have a PoE out, which I tested, and a G3 Flex would power off of this, which is kind of cool. Lots of YouTube videos on specific, but yeah, the problem with the real world is I wish I could go and, you know, bring a camera with me everywhere I go. It's always hard when you need to, well, you got to ask the customer, right? You don't want to be showing stuff you can't. In the place that I'm installing these, we definitely wouldn't be able to show any footage of it. I haven't even taken any pictures. I am doing a doctor's office tomorrow. I don't know if they'll let me videotape it, but tomorrow we're just doing a rough into cables. I'll bring my GoPro, and if they say I can, sweet. We'll show you how I run the cables. We're setting up a rack there. It won't be tomorrow. Tomorrow's just a rough-in, but it's the 13 cables, 1 nano HD, and a UDM Pro, and a 24-port switch. Regarding cheap setups, Nano HD, maybe others, come with a PoE injector, but doesn't the UDM already have built in? So the UDM base model has like a Nano HD built into it, right? And I don't know if the HDs, do the Nano HDs come with PoE injectors? I have no idea. So this one has an access point built in, but if you go UDM Pro, they don't have access points built in. Let's see. So the Nano HD, okay, so they do include it. PoE injector only comes in the single pack. So if you buy a 5-pack, you're out of luck. You have no PoE. Or you have no PoE injectors. I have the new one. This is the new one right here. So I did a review on the old wall. And yeah, it only had the 100 megabit per second uplink. This one's the gig one right here. I think I did a video. I'm pretty sure I did a video on it already. All right, Diamond, have a good day. Take care. I read that TP-Link has MDNS issues across VLANs. Did you? I haven't tested that, and I did see a couple people in my Discord asking that. So that could be a good video as well. I should write all these down. I need to have a list of upcoming stuff. TP-Link MDNS. Real world videos. I know everybody wants to see real world videos, and when I go on YouTube and I'm watching, I mean, I watch tons of, or not tons of people. I'll show you guys my list. I show this off quite a bit, but how do I go to my subscriptions? So I got Willie, I got Miller Technical, Lawrence Systems, The Hookup, Quick Tech Solutions, Learn Linux, Crosstalks, Lawn.tv. I haven't watched him too much. Controlling Tech, Linus Tech Tips, which I barely watch. SPX Labs, The Cyber Mentor. He does some good ethical hacking type stuff. How they got hacked, Craft Computing, Inside Wire, and a couple other, Ubiquity. Which Ubiquity is releasing a lot of videos lately. But a lot of the people I watch, they don't do real world because it's very hard to do real world stuff, right? Like I was talking about, you need to get customer permission to go in there. But that's my favorite videos to watch. The Fiber Ninja, I don't think he used to do a lot of stuff on site, but he hasn't been around. I think some personal stuff. If you guys are interested in like cabling, I would check this guy out. He used to do a lot of on-site. Where was I? And Sigma, how's it going? I had a question. Would the PoE injector 802AF, would that be able to power an access point long range? I believe so. You look at the specs on their site. There's the long range. So that, where the heck? Yeah, it's somewhere in here. If you look at the product specifications, it will tell you how it has to be powered. So it's passive power, passive, so 24 volt. What channel width do you typically set your APs at? It depends, right? So if you have a lot of APs, the channel width that my U6LR is on right now, it's on 80, HE80. I didn't set it to the 160. It's a little too high. But when I'm doing customers, right? Like if I'm going out and doing a bunch of access points, say like 40 access point install, we'll typically do a heat scan. And that heat scan is going to tell us, you know, what the best range is to put on it. And that's another video I should do, is the on NetSpot app, to show you guys how I do heat scans. Have you ever used version controller? No, I haven't. I mean, the only thing I've really used from GitHub, and I think it was Unifi Polar. That's the only thing I've used from there. Is it possible to have different VLANs on the ports on the in-wall? Are you talking about the Unifi in-wall? If so, yes, you can. You could have each port specified to a different VLAN. I could do a MDNS video on how it works. Who just did that? You know who did a really good video on that? The hookup. But I could do something on that. The hookup did, said it in this video here. I'll leave you guys a link for it.
Today on the hook,
if you're interested, but I could do a video on that as well. It's quite a bit, right? Okay, I wish Fiber Ninja would do more. I think he's run into some personal things in his life. He posted on his community page a little while ago. Where are we? Okay. Oh, so the new long range, that's the Unifi 6 LR, right? I forget what that powers up with. That's this one. Yeah, so you need 802.3 AT to power this access point. And I don't believe this came with a power over ether or a PoE injector either. You always forget to switch back when the stream starts. No worries. The net spot is a little confusing how it works. I want to do one of my place, but I don't have a drawing. Right, you need a spec, or you need your floor plan. I might be able to just draw something up and kind of show you how it works. Yeah, so with David, with the in walls, you could specify it just acts like a 4-port switch pretty much. How about some videos on incorporating NAS into your Unifi network and workflow? Example, VLANs with NAS, how to securely. Yeah, that's not a bad idea either. I still haven't set up my NAS. It's just sitting right behind me somewhere back there collecting dust. Can you show which one would work? So which one would work? Let's just see. Go to, I don't know if they have them here, do they? This is the Canadian site. Let's go to the US. I mean, you could buy them off They don't need to be, whoops. They don't need to be Ubiquity, right? Do they have it? So that's a 24. Is this it here? No. Maybe I'll just look on Amazon. Might be a little easier. Oops. That should work, the 802. Here we go. Let's just look on Amazon. Amazon's your best friend. I mean, you could grab any one of these, right? But they're kind of ugly. I personally would just buy a switch that's capable of it, but if you're trying to save some money, then yeah, just buy one off Amazon. When you hit 20, where am I? Hold on, I don't want to skip any questions. Have you used the Wi-Fi Man app with Unifi? I have. It works pretty well because it shows right in your dashboard. The only reason I'm not showing it is because it exposes your public IP. Even though it's double natted, it still shows your IP. Yeah. When you hit 20K, will we meet your significant other? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, we'll see. She could come on stream whenever she wants. It's just if she'll want to come on stream. I'm sure she would. I don't even know if I have any pictures of her on I probably don't on any of my business stuff. You can use some app for, oh, really? Okay, so I'll look into a floor plan builder. What would you use for an AP in a residence condo that is extremely, yeah. That's kind of hard because on your 2.4 gig channel, it's gonna be all yellow, right? You'll never get a non-overlapping. All I use now for customers is the HDs, right? Typically the nano HDs. Excuse me. Where's the nano HDs? Yeah, right here, Nano HDs. So I use those. It really depends. Any of the HD models are good. They're built for high density if you're having lots of clients connect to it. If you needed one that's a little cheaper in price, long range aren't bad. The pros aren't bad, but I typically stay with any of these. It doesn't really matter what access point you go with if you have that many people around you. You're just going to have to work with the channels, turn the power down low, turn it up, things like that. Whoops. Using cameras. Okay, I'll check that out. Unless I might be able to get a floor plan, because they're still building our model of home, so I might be able to get a floor plan from the builder. Steven, how's it going? Would a 8 Nano HD, I forget what the lights power up with. I think it does. I'm pretty sure it does. Yes, it does. Let me see. 802 AF, and I'm pretty sure these ones come with AF too. Where the heck's the Nano HD? I wish they had, oh, right here, AF right here. Yeah, so you could power it with that then. What time is it? Okay, I only have about another 10 to 20 minutes before I got to go. Okay. Could you compare the best value small switches for components? Yes, I could. Luke, you're talking about like IoT stuff? So the PO oh crap. You guys can't see that. Where am I? So the PONG 802.AF for $8 should work. Yes, it should. You'll have to look at this, like on all these access points, I always look at the specs to make sure I have the correct thing. I bought a Unifi 24 gig PoE or 24W PoE. I hope that works on the LR. It hopefully will. I don't remember if the LR came with a PoE injector though. I think they're kind of taking that out, right? I haven't had any trouble. Hold on a sec. Have you ever had any trouble with double NAT? Do you keep any ports open? I don't right now. I mean, I don't really use too much that I need to port forward or anything. With like gaming with double NAT, that could cause people issues. But if that was, I would just switch to my other ISP where I don't have double NAT. Am I getting Starlink? Probably not. I already have 2 ISPs. I think it's cool, right? I think it's neat. I just don't want to spend the extra $100 on it a month that I don't need. I bought the AC Pros a few years ago and I'm waiting for the 6E. I have 2 Pros currently. Yeah, you'd need them on low, right? I don't know when they're like Unifi. I don't know when they'll come out with 6E. I have no clue. Trouble, and that's a good thing. I mentioned this on stream on Friday. That I'll go through the community forum, see what the biggest issues are that people are having, and then maybe do a video on that. I know one big issue is, what is it called? Sonos. But I can't figure it out. I can't figure out how to get the Sonos app to work across VLANs. Why do I have 2 ISPs? For testing, for one. So I don't really know, to be honest. It was for doing site-to-site VPNs and just testing. And I could have it as failover as well. So if my main goes down, then it just fails over to my secondary. Yeah. Oh, what else? There was something else. I don't know if you guys saw this. Or if you were here Friday. Oh, it's on my Twitter. Do profile. Well, there's my significant other. You just can't see her face. We bought our cat a cat bag, and this is, she loves it. I mean, it's not cruel. She loves it. She's running. There's holes everywhere. It's a mesh backpack. She could breathe. It's cool. But now we just started walking her with this, but she'll just run to the bag and jump in it, and she wants to go for a walk. It's pretty awesome. I thought that was a good buy. How much was it? It was like $60, something like that. Has nothing to do with technology. Steven, I'm doing well, thanks. Have you ever tried to do a WAN on OpenSense? No, I haven't, but that could be a video I could do as well. OpenSense, dual WAN, because they do support load balancing in OpenSense or pfSense. I loved your last one too. Thank you. Appreciate it. Is there such a thing as resetting Unifi controller to default? Having problems with IoT devices. You could just reset everything. It depends on the device or what controller you're using. I have fiber at home and I had 2 outages. I mean, yeah, I don't see a lot of internet outages, to be honest with you. Inspired me through their videos to nerd the whole. I mean, that's the problem. Once you start watching these or watching YouTube videos or getting into Ubiquiti or TP-Link, it doesn't matter which vendor. It just seems like you kind of go down a rabbit hole and keep buying more technology, even though you don't need it. I tackled Sonos cross VLANs, not worth the effort. It is insane how, so I have a Sonos speaker. It's sitting on my shelf. I don't even use it, but I just was doing it to trouble. A lot of my clients use Sonos stuff. So I could use the Spotify app across VLANs, but you can't use the Spotify or the Sonos app. Like if you want all your apps in one, it's not worth my time, to be honest. Do you connect your modem? The modem's connected right now to it. Yeah. No, this is here. I'll show you guys, Chantel. I'll see if I could find a decent picture of us. Where's my personal profile? Oh God, all my pictures, all these pictures are terrible. Hold on. Well, that's my nephew right there. He looks exactly like my brother. Oh, here, I'll show you this picture. I'll show you my profile picture. There we go. There's a picture of our family. And there's our baby right there, little Mocha. This is, I have a green screen. So I created some really cheesy, well, we did cheesy Christmas photos. Let's see. Yeah, no, the person with the backpack on. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's so funny. Is the Air Max gigabit qualified? I don't know. I don't think I've used the Air Max, to be honest with you. Where the heck is the Air Max? Can I search it? Yes, right here. This one's gigabit. Yeah, it says right there. Air Max gigabit. Oh, they have a couple different ones. What did I just install? I installed, shoot, I forgot what they were. But they went up to 450 megabits per second. The incoming line, it was still a point-to-point internet connection, but it was only 10 megabits per second. You should do a video on PON network. Yep, that may, I mean, a lot of people have asked me about that as well. The tech rabbit hole, I find myself going on YouTube and I'll watch all, you know, everybody I'm subscribed to, and then I'll just kind of trail off, and then it will be 3 in the morning. I did your walkthrough on your setup, mirroring the setup, and same problem with Sonos, great support. Yeah, I mean, it is Sonos. I think they need to figure out their app, right? Sonos has superior speakers. The Sonos speaker I have works awesome, but I'm still using the Google Home little things. Just purchased some TP-Link and Amada stuff for my home network. Any plans for TP-Link configuration videos? I already have TP-Link configuration videos, actually. Let me put some in chat. Where the heck are they? TP-Link. I have, well, here, we'll just bring this all up. This one's like a full configuration video here. It's pretty close to my Ubiquiti stuff. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, the pictures, we took a bunch of different pictures, and I think we gave it out some Christmas cards. I honestly don't remember. What is your favorite patch cable? Slim, flat, or normal? I prefer the slim. People always freak out saying you shouldn't put PoE over slim, which is false. I always put, I mean, I've never had one issue with slim patch cables. I use these ones a lot, Monoprice. Oops. I guess it's these ones right here. They're Cat 6A, but you could use them for Cat 6 or Cat 5e, whatever. They work awesome. And they look nice too. I use these ones and my distributor does them as well. Where the hell did my Instagram go? Instagram. This will probably bring me to my personal one. Yep. Mac Telecom Networks. Where are they? Right here. So these are the these are the monoprice ones. They're great. Unifi Switch Pro 24 is connected with USBs or with USBs. It wouldn't be connected with USBs. It would be connected with either copper or fiber. I'm not a fan of the flat cables. I don't like the flat cables either. I don't really use the flat cables. I don't have any use for them. Let's just look at them. There was something I just bought that came with them. Cat 6 flat. Yeah, I mean, I don't like them. To each their own. Everybody has a different style, right? And that's what I always say. And whatever, if you like these ones, go ahead and put them in your rack or run them to your access points or whatever. I didn't particularly like the Unifi ones either, but where I find these are great is when you need to bend the tips to get them into a access point. I think these work really well. So if you're terminating on a keystone jack and then putting them in one of these little white boxes, keystone box maybe, kind of like this, I guess it would be. So if you're putting it in there and then just patching from this point to your access point, I think they work awesome. Sonos is annoying, but I use Yamaha Music S. Okay. Just subscribed. Thank you. Sonos came with flat cables too. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know. I haven't really played around with my Sonos too much besides trying to troubleshoot some of it. I only have like 5 minutes, so I'm going to see what else I actually had to talk about. I don't think I really had anything in particular. This is my TikTok. People like TikTok or have TikTok. It's kind of growing fast, to be honest. You throw out one video and you got 15,000 views. My little brother just put out a video of a meme and him playing music in the background and got like 500,000 views, which is kind of nuts. Okay, so there's that. We talked about that. Oh, so the rack video that should be coming out hopefully this week. We'll see. I just got a 4 SFP from and they work great. From who? FlyPro. FlyPro. Let's see who that is. SFP. Is it these guys? There's so many different SFP vendors out there. It's kind of nuts. If I know Sonos, do they not broadcast their own Wi-Fi as well? Yeah, make sure you hit that like button. I will be hopping off here. I'll be live again, hopefully Friday at some point. It should be at 1 p.m., but I don't know what this week has coming up. Troy, thank you for the $5. I appreciate it very much. I love that little workout thing right there. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I do have my Discord. Where's the link? Where the heck I need to put this link in somewhere a little more accessible. Whoops. Where the heck? I think this is the proper link. In some of my descriptions, it doesn't work anymore. Your social media presence on point. I got to get better at that. I mean, it's okay. I'm trying to, at every job I go to, I try to take pictures or videos. Yesterday I was at Luke's house, he may still be in chat. But we installed these 4 G4s, G4 Pros, and actually this stuff here too, which is all connected now with some DAC cables and stuff. But it's funny how many people, even on TikTok, like tech. I didn't think it would be so big. Even, where is it? Let's go back to my TikTok quick and then I'll get off. This video kind of, whoops, crap. I hope this isn't playing sound for you guys. this video kind of took off and people freaked out. I was talking about how they were individually wrapped, and it was a waste of plastic, which it is, but I forgot that all vendors do this. And then they were freaking out. Oh, you're talking about wasting plastic, but you're buying new patch cables to replace your monoprice ones when they're, perfectly fine. Well, the thing is, I'm not replacing them. I needed those patch cables for lab equipment and other things, right? I use patch cables all the time, but TikTok's a funny place. But it does well. I don't know if I've gained any YouTube subscribers from it, but I'm sure it doesn't. The link says invalid. Crap. What is the proper link for this stuff? Is it this one? Oh no, that's old. Hold on a sec. I need somebody to look after my Discord, because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Invalid link. I hate how these things expire. Like, is there not a link where I could just... Let me see if I could invite you guys. How do I invite? Oh, God, I have no idea. I have no clue. Discord is not... I need to really look more into it. Yeah. Even the last stream's Discord link was invalid. New Discord link. I don't even know where to look at it. How the heck do I look at this? Maybe you guys could walk me through. Somebody who's good at Discord. Member list, maybe? Like, is there not like there must be an invite link somewhere. Inbox, member list, pinned. My account, privacy, connections. I don't know. I'm probably missing it here somewhere. Yeah, I'll update people. I mean, maybe I'll put something out. I have no idea where to go. General. Oh, was there a little plus thing here, or was that a plus person? Can I create invite? Create channel. I saw a create invite here. Let's see if this one works. Ah, frig, that's not going to work. Oh, well, whatever. Click on your name on the top left. Oh. Oops. Copy. Here we go. Here you guys go. See, I know what I'm doing. Okay, let's see if that actually works, though. I hate how that changed, though, because now I'm going to have to change all my videos, right? Ah, that's a pain. Anyway, that link should work. Let me know. Let me see if I missed anything else. First time watching your live video. Recently purchased the AX Wi-Fi mesh with a Netgear access point. Hopefully I made the right decision. What is the AX40? What is this? Let's take a look. Oh, is that the Netgear? Whoops, that won't work because I have those blocked. Okay, nice. I need to do some more videos on mesh systems. A lot of people use them. Yeah, you could create a permanent invite, but I thought somebody said the invite that I've been putting on my videos are the permanent ones, but I guess they aren't. Cody, how's the latest UDM Pro? I haven't had any issues with it, but then again, I haven't been home that often to know. It's working awesome. Okay, and with that, I'm gonna get off because I need to get going. But I'll be back live next Friday at 1 p.m. hopefully. If it's not 1 p.m., I do post in this community channel or on Twitter. Well, sometimes I post on Twitter, but we have the community channel here, which I do post things if I'm not going to be live at the time that I usually am, which is 1 p.m. But other than that, that's pretty much it. You can set up a permanent link invite. Okay, I'm going to look into how to do that because I don't want to have to keep redoing it. But everybody enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Thanks.